In another video here on the website, I discuss what a plea bargain is. Now, many of you might be wondering what will happen if you accept a plea bargain. Well, when you accept a plea bargain, you go in front of the judge and you enter a plea of either guilty or no contest. The judge is going to ask a series of questions to determine if you understand the nature and consequences of entering a plea of guilty or no contest to criminal charges. The judge is going to find out first if you're competent to enter a plea. That is, do you understand the proceedings against you? Second, the judge is going to advise you that you have a number of constitutional rights that you're going to be waiving or giving up in exchange for entering your plea to the criminal charges. Those constitutional rights include the right to a jury trial, the right to confront and cross-examine the witnesses against you, and the right to testify on your own behalf or remain silent depending on which you determine to be appropriate. Now, these are just some of the constitutional rights which you'll be waiving if you accept a plea bargain. But most importantly, if you accept a plea bargain, the judge is going to want to make sure that you understand that there will be no trial, that there will be no witnesses testifying against you, and there will be no jury determining if you're guilty or not guilty. And once the judge accepts your plea, the judge is then going to sentence you. Now, in state court, the judge will sentence you exactly as you've negotiated with the prosecution, with no changes. All the judge is free to do is accept or reject your plea. But a rejection of a plea is very rare. This differs slightly in the federal system, where the final sentence is always up to the judge, no matter what you've negotiated with the prosecution. But either way, as we've discussed in an earlier video, a plea bargain gives you certainty where a trial is uncertain. If you're trying to decide whether or not to enter a plea of guilty or no contest and accept a plea bargain, be sure to consult with an experienced criminal defense attorney and take all the time that you need to make this decision, because it will affect your future and that of your family.